Happy Sunday! Look at us, 2 weeks in a row, on time.
It's
Live.
amazing.
What's up? Welcome to Fangirlz Assemble. If this is your first time here, I'm very surprised. And if it's not, welcome back. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
So, today's show we're talking about covers. But you know what? You see some covers here of books you like. You know where you can get them?
Yes.
InStockTrades.com.
That's right. Only the best sponsor of all time.
Oh, of course.
Because they give you the best discounts. I'd be surprised if you guys haven't heard of them. But if you haven't, you're missing out, and here's why. Up to 50% off books. Mm-hmm. Amazing shipping. We say it all the time, but even their boxes are thick, nice boxes.
Thick.
It's great. It's how you want your book shipped.
Absolutely.
I'd
send some books to Kristen recently, and all I could think was, it's not going to be as good as In Stock Trades.
Nothing is, right?
You know? It's like, I can't just trust things in the mail. I don't know what's going to happen to them.
Yeah.
But In Stock Trades, I know my books are coming in good.
Yeah, and they have this, fitted foam, piece. It's just, the packing. It's
magical.
Just it's magic.
Speaking of In Stock Trades, right now they've got 2 books 50% off because the other one sold out. Everybody jumped on them. The Power Pack Classic Omnibus, which I know that Omar was super excited about.
I read some of that as a kid, and I liked it.
And the Oracle Code, which is looks like it's another DC Ink.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that
graphic novel about Barbara Gordon, which looks pretty cool. I can't remember what else just recently came out, but I remember seeing a few things on the recent releases, like Kurosawa Corpse Delivery Service Omnibus Volume 5. That's a big deal.
Is that out?
Just got released. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I thought it was until.
Oh wait, no, it's upcoming.
What
did
girl.
I do?
I was like, oh no, I didn't buy it. What am I?
Y'all just let me do that. I was looking at upcoming and not new releases.
I can't believe I missed it.
Embarrassing.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I did that.
I just had a small heart attack. It's fine.
A lot of Flash number 750 variants. You can pick those up at IST for 30% off, which is pretty good because those Flash 750 is going for $8. So
scoop it up.
Get you some discounts on those variants.
Yeah.
The new Marvel Action Captain Marvel trade with artist is it Sweeney Boo? I don't know how to say her name. Anyways, there's some stuff out. Check them out.
There's stuff.
What up? Let's talk.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, my bad. I had our video open another tab. It scared the hell out of me. I
was like, who's talking?
What
is
this? Let's talk covers.
Let's do it. How do you want to do this? You want to take turns?
Yeah, sure. Honestly, okay, so in my mind, I was like, oh, I buy variants all the time. And I guess I do, but they're all on my wall framed. So that limited what I could show.
I hear that. I have some also on my wall. I'm not touching that. Well, and I will say, I didn't just pick variants because, one, sometimes I don't remember if it's a variant or not, and other times I like the regular cover a lot. So,
Yeah, I say let's
do it.
Back and forth.
Let's do it. Well, I'm going to start then with one that's usually behind me. I don't know if anyone ever has seen it up close or looked at it. Maybe I've shown it, but either way, I love it. And that is DuckTales, the Jeff Smith Who Does Bone variant. It's an IDW low print run, I think. But I love it so much. And, Reed and I are big Jeff Smith fans. And it's just so good. It's so good. I love it. And I love DuckTales. So that's a good one.
So I'm going to grab the biggest one near me. I don't have, and I guess, never mind, this isn't a cover, is it? Is it just art from the book? I can't remember. Somebody help me. I pulled this up, and I was like, wait a second. I'm not sure this is a cover from Mr. Miracle, or if it's just a print. Anyways. Mitch Jared's art from Mr. Miracle, big part of Mr. Miracle. I mean, why would you have to? This art's beautiful. Big Barda looks perfect.
I like how it looks.
I love Mr. Miracle.
Like a little Valentine card. Yeah, that's cute. Oh, let's say what's up to some people.
Oh yeah,
Hayden's here. What's up,
happy
Hayden?
80th episode.
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah, thanks. It's so weird.
I will say at some point, you'll see that if you go back, I wicked jacked up the episode numbers.
So, is it 80th? Is it?
I think it is the 80th, but at one point I wrote I think we're at episode 77, and I put 68. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
don't worry about it.
That's okay.
What up, Matthew?
Hey.
Man, I want that omnibus.
Oh, you have to.
Bad.
Post-wedding, you have to.
I know. Hey, Nerdy by Nature. Also, can we talk about this username, Eat That Horse? I just like that's your new username, and there's Goku.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like, Goku's yelling at Chi-Chi, like, eat that horse. What up? Yo. I sound so dumb saying yo. I gotta stop.
Yeah,
Next cover.
I think I've shown this one, too. Like, it's like, I feel like we did maybe an episode like this. It was a long time ago, though.
Maybe.
Kinda. Maybe. Either way.
We've been
whatever.
here for so long.
Yeah, who really does? This Lockjaw with
That's
Rocket
precious.
Raccoon and the TV, and I love it. Look at how cute they are.
That is so precious.
I don't know if you guys know, but I like cute things. And I like seeing it like this.
I never knew.
I mean.
Okay, so a lot of these are going to have a distinct trend. No one's going to be surprised. When I first got into Wonder Woman, I started collecting Jenny Frison covers, and I was like, I'm going to collect every Jenny Frison cover. Then I realized I ran out of space in my wall, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't. But this is, I forget what issue this is. 46 of Wonder Woman. Every Jenny Frison Wonder Woman cover is beautiful. Every Jenny Frison cover at all.
Yeah, she's great.
It's beautiful.
It took a lot in me not to put every Buffy Jenny cover on here.
Yeah, unfortunately, what's near me is a lot of Jenny Frison. I'm going to try to not keep choosing those every time, and then at the end I can just be like, here's more.
Hey, it's okay if you choose all of them. This is a 2-in-1 for me, because you just have to have both sides. Okay, so this is the new Buffy series.
Yes, I'm so upset that I didn't pick up any floppies from Buffy.
I mean, one, there's 107 variants for every book, of course, because that's what happens. But I love these character-specific ones. I can't remember who does these. So, oops, sorry. Whoever's doing it is brilliant. I love it. So this is the regular Spike. And then there's a vamp Spike, and he's throwing the cup away. And of course, I had to get both.
So good. Well, of course. I mean, that looks so good on your wall right next to each other.
I know, right?
You gotta.
I gotta frame them. I know.
Yeah. These
are some 2B frames.
For sure. Let me grab not a Jenny Frison one. This one, the Green Arrow Annual. So I tend to switch up my comic book room around Christmas, and I put up my Christmas issues of things, and so I showcase them. And this one is perfect. The Green Arrow family together on Christmas, and of course, I may be a little biased. My boy's in it. This is pre-death, so I love having this up. Yeah. Yeah. Super love this one. And I love Christmas. Any Christmas comic stuff I'm all about.
I mean, I love that you show them off during Christmas time. Put the Christmas themes up. That's great. It's a good one. Also a good one. Guys, I love the new Boom, Rocco's Modern Life. This is a fried pie variant by Rob Guillory, who does the Chew art. And I love his art. And I love that he did a Rocco cover. So it's 2 worlds colliding that I love in one.
Yeah.
And it's the best.
What do I have? Oh, man. I don't know where, oh, man. I'm sorry. My screen is the worst. But if you can
I keep running into that, too.
It's a Superman Actions Comics variant, which is Bill and Ted. And you have, the super, a lot of the other Supermans and, Lois Lane. And who is this? I don't know. Anyways, I love Bill and Ted.
You should talk to Reed.
I'm a huge Bill and Ted fan.
Reed, you still in the chat?
in elementary school, I wrote a whole like we do for state testing, whatever, you had to write like personal essays or whatever, and I wrote one about how Bill and Ted changed my life. And
I
so when I
love
saw this, I was like, oh, my two favorite things are combined. That's wonderful. So I found this randomly at a half price books for like 25 cents. I was like, I have to. This is so cool.
I've gotten so many from like
It's so
that
funny.
quarter bin at a half price books.
And I guess there was like a trend around, I guess it was like New 52 had some like movie variants. Cool. I'd love to see the rest. Yeah. Wild Stallions. Where's that comic book? I'm sure they have one. It's probably not good.
Oh, Reed loves the comics. I was just about to
yeah?
say, he was just in here and I gave him the hardcover to take away in the office. I'm like, I ran out of room. Take this with you. It's yours.
This no longer belongs here.
So, I don't know. He loves them. Correct me if I'm wrong, Reed. I think you love them. So, I love Royal City by Jeff Lemire. And Image did all of these like Walking Dead tributes at one point, and this was the Royal City Walking Dead tribute. So they're all zombies behind a fence. It's a good one. I like it.
So speaking of Jeff Lemire, we had a question that made me think of him. Jay Don asked, do you have any artists you hate that everyone loves, or vice versa? And honestly, I think Jeff Lemire is one that fits the vice versa, because I really love his art. You like his art. Like, a lot of people are not fans. But I love it.
Reed's making me show these. He ran in
Oh my
here.
God, that's adorable.
So these were framed on the wall, I think, in his office. And here's another one. So he loves these.
Yes.
So you should check them out, apparently.
Oh, it's Boom. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, they're all Boom. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Reed.
But yeah, I think you're perfectly right. I just I visited my dad yesterday, and he hates Lemire art, but he likes the stories. And he's like, he's terrible. And I'm like, no, I love him, and he's wonderful. But that is a constant thing I see. Like, people hate his art, and I'm like, why? I mean, it's different. It's sketchy, but I love that. So that's definitely one. I don't know about hate that everyone loves.
I don't know. I think it's hard for me to think of that, because I can't look around and like see one. You know,
right.
Like, oh.
I was just like glancing. I was like, well, I'm probably not gonna.
Or the art that like I don't like that a lot of people do. It would have to be something older.
I think if anyone loved the
like 90s style stuff, there's some 90s style art I'm not a fan of.
And that's harder too if you didn't like grow up with it. Like, you know, we see it now. We're like, ugh, what's happening? But some people have nostalgia for it. So,
yeah, and some I like, and some of them it depends on the way they draw certain people.
Yeah, like the muscles on muscles on muscles. I don't love that.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people like the art in the Angel book we read that.
I was just about to say that. That's what I was going to say.
Like,
if anyone loved that art, then that's not great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is it my turn?
Oh, I don't even know. Go ahead.
Okay, my turn. Surprise, surprise. No one's surprised. I love this Shep on Sedgwick cover of Justice League.
That's pretty cool.
I love it because I'm such a big fan of how he draws Wonder Woman. I think a lot of people, you know, I like that she's very meaty and like muscly and not too much, and not like it's very well done. You know, it looks very realistic. But also, you can just tell, like, he does such a good job drawing all of them. I feel like there's, like, how to describe it? Like, the faces are all different, and I really enjoy that. And it seems like such a simple thing. But a lot of comic artists, especially when they get to, like, comic hero guys, like your typical superhero guys, it's like they all have the same face and the same body type, and it makes me really mad. But anyways, I love his style, so obviously I love this.
Yeah, you know, I hadn't dealt with a lot of his art other than like you showing your calendar, for instance, and things like that, until I read Harleen, and then I was like, man, I get it. Like, his art is incredible, especially the big spreads of like there's a shot with like Batman and the Joker fighting. I'm just like, he blows me away. That's pretty great.
Your turn.
The exact opposite of that kind of art, I feel like, is Scotty Young.
Oh, yeah.
He's super non-detailed and baby, but guys, I love this Gambit and Rogue cover so much. It makes me so happy. I love him. I love Scotty Young, but this is great. Look at how cute they are. That's my comment. I'm just like, oh, everything is cute.
And I will say that I feel like I'm not as big into Scotty Young, but I do like how his art translates to like pins and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
So like I may not always go towards his covers, but I really like how it translates to other things.
Mm.
But I love cutesy Marvel stuff. So, okay, I have more Jenny Frison covers. I can't get away from it, of course. I mean, look. Oh, wait, that's the first one. Look at that. Look how cute that is. My girl. I promise I have other artists in here.
Well, going back to Jeff Lemire, he did a Fred Pie variant for Old Man Logan that I love.
Ooh, oh my gosh, I love that.
I
love that.
I think he's amazing. I mean, people, like I said, people hate his art, and I'm like, I just think he's so like unique in the best way. I love it. So I love this one.
So, man, all of mine are just like, here's another sexy lady. Whatever. I wasn't a big fan of this run. Of course, I haven't finished it. It's still ongoing. But from what I read at the beginning, I wasn't a big fan of. But Red Sonja Vampirella meets Betty and Veronica is getting some bomb-ass covers. Such good covers. I love this one. Red Sonja being a football player makes my heart so happy. I know I've shown this on the show already, but love this cover. So cute.
I'm catching up on the chat. Hayden said a Reed voice cameo. We've been blessed.
Yeah, let's take a second. Oh man, there's so many. Oh, that's coming up.
People called it.
Of course. Joey likes Rob Liefeld. You know what? This is a good point too. Noir said, I didn't love the art style in Lock and Key at first, but definitely grew on me. I agree
as well.
When I first started reading it, I was like, "Ooh, no!" But by the end, I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So much though, like going through and like I'm watching Lock and Key, the show right now. It's a little difficult for me to do because I'm very stuck on the style of those characters
and what exactly they look like. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very hard because they're much prettier in the show, of course. Netflix.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to do it. Veins on muscles on boobies. Not his right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's right.
Hayden said he loves Jeff and Stark Xena covers. Yeah, Hayden messaged me this past week about it. Scotty Young. Frank Cho can draw a muscly 1D or bigger muscly women in general. Look at his Harley covers. I do like some of Frank Cho's stuff. Like, I'm hot and cold with Frank Cho for a variety of reasons. But I did buy a Red Sonja print from him anyways.
You had to.
I had to. A few months ago, I pre-ordered a Doctor Strange #1 cover by him. He ended up not doing one, and DCBS sent me a Gabriel Del Auto one, which is like the opposite. So strange. That got me, Freddie. That's good fun. No, it's great. Yeah, Joe says, oh, do not like Liefeld. Sorry, I messed that up. Descender went from what is this to wow, this is amazing. There's a lot of comics like that. And not to keep saying Upgrade Soul, but
yeah, no, that's a great point. Yeah.
Upgrade Soul is a book that I think a lot of people, if you first picked it up, you'd be like, oh no.
Yeah, like what is, that's just another great example of the art.
Like, I think Bottom Feeders feels like that too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
You have Bottom Feeders within
I have it somewhere. Let's see.
If not, I have it within
Here we go. I got it. Yeah, that's a great point because I ended up loving this art and it's another, just like Upgrade Soul, the art goes perfectly with the story. And sometimes that doesn't happen, but I'm like, oh, this art makes so much sense with this story now, kind of like a Lock and Key. And yeah, Bottom Feeders is a great example because What I loved in this was the colors.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, the color. Let me just flip through some of this, which changes like dramatically throughout certain scenes and parts of the story. But it went so well. So it's back to purples here, back to yellows.
I love
We get
it.
some. I mean, this story too. Oh, I loved it. If you guys haven't checked out any Ezra Clayton Daniels, I don't know what you're waiting on. We loved him. You need to. This was like crazy time in the best way. Bottom feeders. Check it out.
So someone earlier already called this, but Babs Tar Vampirella and Red Sonja cover. This is just great. I mean,
You have to. It's everything you want in a book. Right?
It's everything I want in a book. I mean, it's perfect. I love Red Sonja, obviously, and just her chowing down a hamburger and with Babs style.
You have to.
Of course.
Oh yeah, people still talking about Descender. Yeah, Dustin Wynn's art, I think, is amazing. His watercolors, it's beautiful. I agree. Beautiful.
Hayden also said Buffy season 8 issues 1 and 40 covers by Joe Chen. Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, Buffy's got some great covers.
Like, yeah, I have a whole box of Buffy that I couldn't find before this, unfortunately. But yes, especially the seasons.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, all those like gorgeous covers. Pretty much every cover of these library editions.
Oh yeah.
Which, Boom did it right. Boom still had a great one. Let's focus.
Focus on you. There you go.
Just ignore the bright spine.
Well, and even that IDW stuff before that too. Like the Angels have like great covers. Like that's beautiful.
I mean,
that's gorgeous.
Come on now. Are these covers in the back? I mean, I don't remember now. I haven't cracked these open in a bit. No, maybe throughout it. There's some art. I mean, this just beautiful stuff.
So good.
I mean, even the stuff like Rebecca Isaacs, I loved her covers too.
Yeah.
Right here. Oh, this is a good one too. The Giles Incredible Hulk cover. Oh.
That is so cute.
And Buffy with the Buffy on her foot. Oh, I love it. I mean, there were just so many good ones. So many good ones. All right.
Oh, it's your turn.
Yeah. So this is one I loved as a child, but I had to pull out because I still have it. And that's Ren and Stimpy, the Spider-Man with what is his name again? Oh yeah, Powdered Toast Man. That's it. Why it just lost it? I'm like, it's right here. I love it so much. It's so much. All of these covers are pretty great. I loved Ren and Stimpy as a child, but this one's probably my favorite. Maddie's eating
a pepper.
I saw, I was like, drag it out. I can't.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
So I don't know the artist for these other two, and I wish that I had looked ahead. So I'm sorry. Well, I have the 3, I guess. So I just have 3 left, but this Nova cover. I'm a huge Nova fan too. I don't talk about that a lot here, but my favorite Marvel is Cosmic Marvel. So I love Annihilation, all of the really expensive books, omnibuses, all that line,
all that out of print stuff.
Yeah, which luckily not anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
But I love Nova. Nova's like, that's my man. Richard Rider's my boy. And I love this cover. Like that's just, I don't always see neat covers like this. Feels very like, very like recruiting style.
That's cool. I like that. More Jeff Lemire. I love his variants. So this is a Hawkeye Fantastic Four.
Oh my gosh, I love that
cover. Yeah, I mean all of his stuff. If I find it, I'll just grab it up. Usually I can get them for cheap. Because I'm always like, I think we've talked about this too. If I ever meet the guy, I want him to sign my singles. I'm not going to lug around big books for him. It's not worth it. I'll never open it to stare at that signature. But I can frame this and put it on my wall.
Oh, yeah.
What I would prefer to do.
which, this is because I was so lazy. I had some really nice variants for background Birds of Prey, but they're at the top of my shelf, and I'd have a chair in here, so I couldn't reach them to bring it down.
I get it. I have some tall ones, and I'm like,
yeah, the one side for the Benson sisters, and it's done by this Japanese artist I can't remember the name of, but man, love those. I would show them to you, but again, they're
another episode.
Well, when I was filming on my tablet, I could have just like carried it, but preach, Jay. I've been waiting for him to show up for so long. Where's my cosmic saga? Like, listen, we're done on Earth.
I feel like it has to happen. It'll
give me Rich Rider. Like, just do it. Come on. At least for modern comics, if I don't respond to someone's work at a first glance, I assume it's my failure to get the artist's intention rather than the artist failing to communicate those intentions. What a very nice way to look at that, Larry.
Yeah.
That's very, it's very wise of you.
Yeah, because it's so easy to be like, oh, I just hate it.
Yeah, and sometimes
Angel, it happened with us.
Broke my back carrying a Black Hammer library edition from Decide. Worth it.
Oh, I would never. That thing is enormous.
Yeah, I did carry around my Red Sonja on a bus last weekend. But yeah, normally it's I do by singles, or else it's two.
Well, that Omni's not that crazy.
No.
Versus that Black Hammer, I mean, it's thick. I would not want to do
that. Another holiday thing, the Red Sonja Holiday Edition, which I love because there's not much that makes this a holiday edition except for like the fun font and the snow.
Mm-hmm. But I like the blood dripping off. That's cool.
I love Christmas.
I got some more Scotty Young. They imaged an I Hate Image, like little one shot. Mm-hmm. And here is Gertie from I Hate Fairyland. A lot of zombies, so it's another like Walking Dead kind of tribute, which I like a lot. And she's awesome.
This is actually the last one I have around me.
I only have a few more.
I really thought I had more, but I guess I don't. It's another Red Sonja variant.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what I'm about. I focus on like 3 characters and I get all variants for them. And that's just how it is. And when they bring Roy Harper back to life, then I'll buy those covers.
All those. Yeah.
And if there could ever be some like just Donna Troy covers, like that's upsetting. Out of all of like all of the Rebirth Titans run, there's not really any good like single issue covers of either of my favorites. I was like, what a waste.
It's a tragedy.
Come on.
It's terrible.
Pick my girl or my boy. Like what
are they waiting on?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the deal?
I know.
It's not okay. All right. I love Chew. There's so many good Chew covers, but this Flintstones one is just, I enjoy it a lot. They're all out there and goofy, and I love Rob's art. So this is a good one. As you see, I got it for $1 at a half price books.
Nice.
I also love Dead of Winter by Kyle Starks, friend of the show.
Oh, yes.
Friend of my life. But Erica Henderson did a variant of the first issue.
Oh,
and I love, he's got the zombie hand. And then Kyle did a little Sparky Doodle on here. I love it so much.
That is so good.
Yeah, if you guys haven't read this, what are you waiting on?
Please read it, you guys.
Do it.
Read it for Sparky.
Yeah. So, more Scotty Young. Oh, did you? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was like questions. Jay, I recommend Gail Simone's Red Sonja, personally.
That's what I did.
It's self-contained, but I recommend it. No manga covers. I think that's part of that's because I wasn't. Well, one, I didn't want to drag down all of my like trades, so I was focusing on like Floppies. We could always do a follow-up another time for like.
That would be good.
Covers.
Yeah, because I honestly didn't
collected.
Think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't bring any out for that, but if we do, that'll be hard because I'll definitely have more to choose from because that we have a lot more collected. But I can do manga covers. We could follow up on that.
Definitely.
I have way too many Miles Morales and Scotty Young variants. It's fair.
Yeah.
Oops. All right.
Which Scotty Young variant, I love this Gwenpool so much. Just so much. So good. I think they came out with he's been good about I mean, I don't think he makes the choice, but they come out with these little statues of his art.
Yeah.
As well as like
I do love
plastic
those
ones
a
now.
lot.
Yeah, now they're doing the plastic ones, which are super cheap. Like I got the little
The Thanos. I do want to buy
who's
that one.
adorable, and he was like $10. So
that's really good.
It's great. Another one, the Unstoppable Wasp. How cute! Oh. It's so cute. That's all I have to say about any of these. They're so cute, guys. Scotty, he's great. Also, super nice guy. So if you get to meet him, he will sign a stack and just chill with you, and it's no big deal. We didn't do that. I feel weird doing that. I would never. But
right.
Cool for the people who want to do that. So my last one is a Steven Universe variant, which I don't get these in singles, but I just saw this variant. I was like, I love it so much because they're at a con.
Oh, that's really Paradox Meat Morphs.
Oh, it's so good. Oh. I love it so much. And now I understand it. So I'm like, oh, it's great.
Oh, get ready.
Yeah, I need to finish it.
It's almost done now, so.
I have to.
John says, I got Solo, The Survivors of Chaos, based on the cover art and was disappointed. Fun read, great art, basically anthropomorphic Mad Max with great fight choreography.
Cool.
That sounds great to me.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me to play Dead of Winter again. Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun.
Also, if you need a board game recommendation, Mansions of Madness is fantastic. Fantastic. Everyone should play it. I own like 3 floppies, but the Jim Lee Harley Quinn anniversary is great. I sat next to that guy. Christmas are all Scott Young ones they don't have.
There's so many now. I don't know how anyone keeps up with that.
Well, and then, I mean, it's like, and I give single issues a hard time a lot because I prefer trades, and we all know that by now. But I do like the idea of the variant like issues, and now we have some that are doing like variant trades or like variant omnibuses or whatever, and that's pretty cool too. Like I've been pretty happy about that because I don't know, just it's fun.
People like to really like get mad about variant issues existing and there being so many. It's like, dude, like they wouldn't exist, one, if they're not selling. So 2, they're bringing people out to shops and they're keeping shops alive. I don't see a problem with that. If you don't want to buy them, you don't have to. It's all good.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, they sell super well. I mean, like, look at all of these. And then, like, you know, some comic book stores have their own.
Yeah, which is
right.
Cool. Yeah.
You know, there's some that you can only buy from certain places. Because I remember, I think there was a Roy Harper thing I had missed or something that was only for sale by this like one person. And it does well, especially every time there's an anniversary for anyone, for any character. That stuff blows up.
Oh, definitely.
Good, Joe. Me too, finally. I finally got the one piece that was out of print. Can you believe you have to deal with out-of-print board games? I have to deal with out-of-print comic books.
That sucks.
And I have to deal with out-of-print board games? This one expansion to this game that I owned everything else for. We ended up paying like... it cost like 40 list price, and we paid over 100.
That sucks.
Just to be able to play, just to have all of it. So stupid. So what we learned so far tonight is 9% is Kristen to Scotty Young, and 9% of Mags is Jenny Frison.
Sounds
You're
right.
not wrong.
Yeah.
I was looking at my Wonder Wall. I was wrong. I was like, I've got other Wonder Womans that are Jenny Frison. I don't. That was a lie. Do y'all like Shannon Mayer? I don't know who that is.
I also do not know who that is.
I'm very bad with artist names.
Yeah, I feel like, should we know who that is?
Like I know like inside artist names, but sometimes cover artists I don't know that well. The Spider Island cover. All the trades. I haven't seen that one either. Whoa, where's my voice going? Anything new? Have you read anything?
Oh gosh. Hold on. Let me look at my Goodreads. I actually just finished earlier. I finished the last volume of Harrow County Library
Yeah.
Edition.
How is it? I haven't read any more yet.
I can't say anything.
Okay, don't say anything.
I won't spoil it, but I loved it.
Okay.
And I love the ending, and I think it was consistently amazing. So,
Ooh, I'm so excited.
and I love how I do want to show this. Speaking of Kyle Starks, if you guys don't know him,
He's the best, by the way.
yeah, he's an actual friend of mine. He got me into Dead of Winter. Like we played it together. I'd never played it before, and then he talked about he's like, I want to make a comic about Sparky, and I'm like, you should, and then he did. I'm not saying I was just like, that sounds great, you should, and then he did. But the reason I'm speaking about Kyle is his like BFF, who's also an amazing artist and writer, Chris Schweitzer, does like these intros for volume 2 through 4.
What?
And he talks about like Harrow County as a story. And he's like actually in them because like Chris looks just like that. Like he wears overalls and has a mustache.
I love Chris Schweitzer.
And lives in Hopkins County, Kentucky. So it ends with that like every time. He's great. He's a wonderful dude. And he's such an amazing cartoonist. And these intros are so good. Like I love like he really dives into like Harrow County as a story. Yeah. So if you guys don't have the library editions, I think that alone is worth it. But also these are just amazing books.
Well,
and there's so much
to buy the rest. Matter. I didn't know that he had stuff in there. That changes it for me.
It's great.
And you guys, please like read Mars Attacks.
Oh my gosh!
Written by Kyle, art by Chris Schweitzer. It's fantastic. It's so well done.
It's so good. And it's one and done. You guys don't need to know anything about the movie or anything because I didn't.
No, and honestly, it's very different. Anyways, it's more inspired by what the game Mars Attacks, like the old card game,
which I'm also not even familiar with. Like
I'm not either.
It's just a great like father-son story, really,
very
with aliens.
Very good.
You're gonna get it's great. It's great.
Man, I haven't read anything this week.
Oh wait, I think I've read other stuff. Let me look. So Harrow County. Oh, I did finish. Well, I'm not going to talk about it yet. But Sailor Moon, Volume 1, I did finish. I have that near me. The Eternal Edition, Volume 1. Which, hey, I won't talk about... Because we're going to talk about this next weekend, I think, right?
Yep.
So, I won't talk about it. But, guys, this edition is wonderful.
It looks beautiful.
So shiny. Can you see the shiny? I don't know if you can.
I could last time.
Yeah, what's going on?
Let
me get a light.
I trust you.
Let me light it up. Oh, that doesn't help. Oh, it kind of does.
Yeah, okay. I can see it.
You're like, I trust you. It's shiny. It's just sparkly and holographic, and it's big. Bigger than regular manga. There's some color pages in here somewhere.
I'm just so excited for you. Does this still have like the author's notes at the end and stuff too?
Hold on.
Naoko Takeuchi always does really funny author's notes.
Are they funny? Because I think I skipped them. I'll have to read them.
Oh, I remember enjoying them a lot when I was younger.
These are the translation notes. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, no. She would write little like stuff in there. Whatever.
They're like really long translation notes. So I'm like, okay.
That's okay. I'm excited for you to talk about it. Especially somebody didn't read it before. Like that's so different from me and Tina.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely grew up with Sailor Moon. Like I had such a connection to her. Like my parents would buy me all the stuff, like all of like the VHS tapes, which come with like PSA announcements, by the way.
That's awesome.
Like, and Jupiter, she's me. Like I love her so much. I'm so excited.
I'm like, which one was she again? Okay.
Ponytail.
Got it. Ponytail.
I was gonna say she wears green, but you won't know that.
Yeah. I gotta tell you though, I will say, spoiler alert. It's not a spoiler, guys. Y'all already knew it. I love Luna. Luna's the best.
Oh yeah, she's great.
She made me so happy. I loved her.
Is Luna the only cat you've met so far?
Yeah. Okay. There's more cats.
There's 3 cats.
Oh, now I have to buy the rest because there's more cats. I wanted to anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
Luna was fantastic.
Cats. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Get ready.
I told Maddie this before we started, but I did laugh every time Tuxedo Mask appeared. Also because his name is Tuxedo Mask, because he wears a tuxedo and wears a mask.
He's so
times.
good. I was so in love with him. You never understand.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh man! And whenever we hang out, I need to show you one, I have to show you the movies. Two, you've got to listen to the soundtrack, Luna Rock. It is.
Okay.
It's so good. I did not get a Sailor Moon Blu-rays. I should. I have a bootleg copy of like all of them. It's a DVD one I bought from a store in the local mall where I went to college, which is just bootleg stuff.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how they get away with that, but whatever. Hayden asked, how many chapters are in the Eternal Edition?
I mean, I think this is just the volume 1. Just volume 1.
Okay.
I don't know how many chapters. I can look that up. It's right in front of me.
Larry said the Eternal Editions will be complete at volume 10.
Okay, cool. 7 chapters. But I think they translate from like what a volume 1 would have been to this.
Yeah. And the manga moves a lot quicker than the anime does too. So for people who haven't read the manga and have watched the anime is very long. It's very lengthy. And the manga moves way quicker. and honestly feels more mature. The manga does.
And 10 volumes, that's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
I can do that.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I feel like I don't have anything new, so I guess we can wrap it up early.
Well, like, what else did I read? I did finish What's Michael. Did I say that last time?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, you already know that then. Also, I read These Savage Shores, which you loved.
Yes.
Yeah, and I liked it too. It was good.
Good. Oh, everyone should read it. It's beautiful.
That art was beautiful.
Gorgeous. I keep hoping they're going to come out with a hardcover because it deserves it.
Well, I think
and it's
sold
volume
really
1,
well.
so like...
Does it say volume 1?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think...
Or maybe it doesn't say volume 1, but from what I read online, it...
Oh, there may be more. Okay.
Yeah.
It was good.
But yeah, I say we'll wrap it up early today, and then next week come back and join us for a manga review. Me and Kristen and Tina.
We're going to talk about Sailor Moon.
Yeah. Shoujo Manga Hour. I'm really excited for that.
Tuxedo Mask.
Tuxedo Mask. My man. My love.
Which, hey, if you guys want to get the books before that show, you could go to instocktrades.com, which is where I got this. And they have all the Eternal editions, which are shiny, which I wish you could... Oh, you could kind of... Okay,
ooh, yeah,
I need to stop doing it, but it's real nice in person. And they'll look great together. 10 of these, that's not bad at all. They're not that thick. Like, it's all good. But you can get that. You can get all the other... You can get bottom feeders.
Yeah.
You're going to get them all at a great price. That's where I got all these books.
Absolutely.
And that's where you should get all these books. You're going to get great shipping. You don't have to be scared about your shipping. InStockTrades.com. They're the best.
That's right. All right, guys. We will catch you this time next week. As long as I think something happens. Hopefully it doesn't. I hope you'll have a good night. Get rested. Sorry about all of us losing an hour. Those of us who were in the States.
I still feel it.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel it tomorrow.
It sucks right now.
It's not good.
And I hope you all get some good reading in. And if you're watching this video later, tell us about your favorite covers and what we should be checking out. And, we're on social media and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
check us out or something.
Assemble.
Yeah.
I should sound more like hype about like repping us. You can find us.
Yeah, you'll find us. Fangirlz Live on Twitter. It's fine.
All right, so we will catch you all later. Good night.